Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. I'm YouTube famous now, oh my god. And I am up in Bob Evans. Farm fresh goodness. And I totally did not plan on coming in here today. You're actually sitting on 2 books and a coffee cup right now. And my coffee cup is turned over so I can get some coffee. But I was like, you know what? Like, I'm really hungry for Bob Evans biscuits and gravy. And people keep on asking for that eating show. So I'm just gonna do it. Like, why not, right? So let me show you what I ordered. Are you ready? Oh my god, it's so good. So it's right here. I ordered the, can you see it right there? I ordered the sausage gravy breakfast. Comes with a bowl of sausage gravy. I got home fries, an extra biscuit, a side of bacon, a large orange juice, and coffee, and that is what I'm eating. I am so hungry. So they were really nice when I came in here. I was like, do you guys care if I film? Can you put me, they put me back, look, the very back here. This was so funny. I was like, can I be in the very back? So this is what Bob Evans looks like if you've never been in here before. And they were super nice. They were like, yeah, absolutely. The other thing that's really good here is the chicken and noodles. So if you are not wanting breakfast, the chicken and noodles is like delicious. And look right here, it's pick your picnic. Look at that, how delicious that is. I'm so excited. I love Bob Evans. Bob Evans is like one of my favorite restaurants in the whole world. In the whole world. So when the food comes, I will show you. Okay, bye. I think my waiter is very confused. But I did get my orange juice. Doesn't that look so delicious? And coffee. And then look. They brought me a whole carafe of coffee. I don't know how I'm going to show myself and eat at the same time on here. I'm going to have to figure it out. Their sugar substitute even says Bob Evans on it. I wonder if that's like a brand of sugar. Oh my god, it's like fresh squeezed orange juice. Do you see how good that is? It's so good. Love it. Love it. I'm gonna have to push this back, I think, in a second. So we'll do that when the food comes. Okay, so let me show you all this deliciousness that was delivered to my table. Are you ready? Here we go. So this is the home fries, 3 biscuits, bacon with butter, coffee, and then this is what the gravy looks like. It's like homemade gravy, see? And I'm gonna try to figure out how to do this in a way that you guys can see it. You guys are like on 2 books right now, so let me show you how I do it, okay? And I know that you can't really see very well today, but I will show you. Like, I put the home fries over there, and then I put the biscuits here. And then one of the things you can do, I'll show you a little trick. So they have different kinds of jelly, see? I'll only do it if they have grape jelly. Well, here, I'll try apple butter. Apple butter is good. But one of the things that you can do, I don't always do this, but you can. Look how great these biscuits are. Oh my god. Is that you can take the apple butter. I usually do grape jelly. I don't know why I do grape jelly, but I usually do. And then just spread it over that. And then you put it back over it, and then I'm just gonna do it with one because I'm not really in the mood for it today. But then I literally just pour the gravy over this. And then I also, can you guys see? You can't see any of this, can you? Well, I'll show you in just a second. I also pour some of the gravy over the home fries. If I put it down lower, my fear is like, if I put it down here, can you guys still see me? But I have to like kind of like lean over. Do you even really care? at the bacon, how delicious it is. Do you see that? And I dip it into the gravy too. Try actually. I'll try to hold up stuff while I'm eating, but I can't. I'm trying to find like a happy medium. That'll work. You guys are now like on the jelly jar. So, just so people don't think that I eat like this every day, I wasn't going to do this today, but we're going to Mexico in 3 weeks, and I want to eat healthier the rest of the month, so I was like, I want to do the Bob Evans one before I start eating really healthy. I mean, I'll probably cheat once a week, but a lot of people were like, can you please slow down on the mukbangs? And I'm like, yeah, sure. I'll only do like one once a week unless you guys ask for more. So good. But I can eat healthy and do them, you know? I don't have to eat like a big fat ass. I don't usually ever put butter on the biscuits. That bacon is delicious. But I'm not gonna lie, I do love doing the mukbangs. I want to eat, and I can do healthy ones too, you know? I thought about doing some healthy ones. So maybe that's what I'll try to do between now. I don't know. You're not going to make everybody happy all the time, you know? And actually, most people have been really supportive and said, I love you, but I can't do the mukbangs if they don't like them. I mean, a lot of people really like them. You know what I never thought about doing is that I go to a lot of restaurants and eat by myself. Like for lunch or something like that. I could watch mukbangs while I'm eating instead of just sitting there scrolling through my phone. That'd be fun. If it seems like I'm uncomfortable, it's because I'm trying to fit into the screen. I'm really not. I explained my waiter what I was doing. And he was like, that's cool. He was like, do your thing. He was like, I hope you enjoy it. If you come though, do not get... The hash browns are good. If you really like hash browns, but the home fries are so good. Last night I watched the third episode, up to the third episode of The Keepers. That show is so intense. Have you guys seen it? And today it's like 85 outside. It's beautiful. And I have the whole day off just to do nothing. I went to the bookstore. And I bought Stephen King's It because I'm going to do a readathon called The Summer of It. Where you read. Let's see all this in here so I can dip it in. Here. Here, I'll do it this way so you guys can see it. Oh my gosh. Look at how good that is. The summer of it is like this reading challenge where you read like a third of it each month and then it's done. And then when the movie comes out in September, I'll have seen it or read the whole book. And I've never read a Stephen King book before, so I'm really excited about it. I'm just excited about the summer in general because I love the summer. That bacon was so good. I'm very proud of myself because I did an eating show in a restaurant and I thought I would never be able to do that. I thought I would be like too embarrassed to do it. Like I wouldn't do it. I like drove by and it was like, okay, how many cars are out there? I wasn't gonna do it if there were like 100 people in here. I actually think I'm the only one in here right now. Somebody just left. It usually comes with 2 biscuits. I got an extra biscuit and I don't think I'm going to be able to eat the third one. I'm like getting full really quick. I've been getting full quickly lately. And these days I'm really good about just eating like what I'm hungry for. I don't force myself to eat more. Do you guys know who Matt Stoney is? I watched his videos yesterday and he has like the eating challenges. I can't do that. I can't watch those videos. Where he eats like 5 Chipotle burritos in like 5 minutes. Have you seen this? It's too much. It's so quiet and peaceful in here. I love it. The whole world should be like a Bob Evans. I'm gonna put this up here now so I don't have to lean down so much. You guys get the idea with the food, don't you? Do you love orange juice? I love fresh squeezed orange juice with pulp. And this has pulp in it and I love it. Look how perfect that is. When I was a vegetarian, I drank so much water. I mean, I drank so much juice. And a lot of fresh squeezed juices that I made at home. If you've watched my channel a lot, oh, we have to eat the apple butter one. You probably heard me talking here about wanting to be a vegetarian again. I haven't ruled it out. And I will say this, that the healthiest I ever felt in my entire life, mental health as well, was when I was a vegetarian. I slept really well. I felt very mentally stable on a daily basis. Okay, this is my, can you see this? I'm gonna show you. With the apple butter inside and the gravy on top of it. It's kind of like a sweet, I wouldn't say sour mix, but it's like you don't expect the sweetness to be there. So it's like extra good. I just bought coffee at Starbucks, but if I didn't, I would get a coffee to go because that coffee is so good. Do you guys get coffees to go or drinks to go? You know, most restaurants do it if you ask. I didn't know that. And my friend Melissa, every time we go out to dinner, she always asks for a to-go drink. Why is breakfast food the best food in the entire world? Like, do you guys know what Brenner is? Brenner is breakfast for dinner. Like, you know how like there's brunch, breakfast and lunch? Well, Brenner is breakfast and dinner. And it's like when you would go home from school and your mom would make like pancakes or waffles and it'd be like a surprise on like a Wednesday night. Did you ever do that? Oh my god, my mom did it. I loved it so much. I tweeted at Bob Evans and told them that I was doing an eating show in their Bob Evans. Let's see if they tweeted me back. Doubtful. Dahlia said, "Oh, Jeebus, sausage gravy and biscuits are coming. I can feel it." Ola said, "Hey, Ola." She's my Italian friend. She said, "I've always kind of wanted to read it." Oh, she's talking about it. Oh, but she liked it. The tweet. But Bob Evans did not. Bob Evans doesn't love me. As much as I have talked about them on my channel, they should give me all kinds of free stuff, don't you think? Okay, I can't eat anymore. I'm full. That was delicious. And that is like, honest to God, I think it's like $12, something like that. I'll tell you how much it is. $6.69 for the main meal. Side of bacon is probably like $2. Orange juice and coffee. Like $12. I think that's a pretty good deal, don't you? Big breakfast like that was so good. Look at this picture of this kid on the wall. Let's zoom in on him. Do you see this kid? Do you ever see pictures in restaurants and wonder, like, where is that kid now? Do you realize I'm making you YouTube famous, kid? You're in a Bob Evans mukbang. I bet he never in a million years when he took that picture, like his parents were like, my son's gonna be a model. And he got a Bob Evans ad and they were really excited about it. I bet he never in a million years ever thought that he would end up in a YouTuber's mukbang. You could always dream, can't you? Well, oh my god, this coffee is so good. Cheers. Cheers. Okay, I'm gonna get my bill and I'm gonna get out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed this eating show in Bob Evans. It was a little bit different. Do you guys like him when I go to restaurants? Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about this one, if you liked it. I probably will be holding off for a few days, so this might be my last eating show for a couple of days. All right, I love you guys, and I will talk to you later. Cheers, I'm out.